Hello YouTube. So, what we have today is a French Army F2 rucksack. Or rather, I'd call this a backpack, to be perfectly honest. So, I wanted to basically give a rundown of the features of this pack. I know that there's other reviews out there on YouTube, but I figured I'd add my 2 cents to the matter. So yeah, let's start with the material. It's this rubberized heavy-duty canvas. See if I can get a closer shot. Really nicely waterproofed. Also on the inside of this as well, as you can tell. See if I can get a closer shot. There you go. Or not. There we go. So yeah, it's really nice and waterproof, and pretty heavy duty like that. And yeah, this pack, I have a bit mixed feelings of it, about it, just because it feels kind of small, like it's made for a child, because it rides really high on my back, and when I put it on. And even though I max out the straps, and here we go again with a little one deciding to jump in the picture. So what's up, little one? You gonna make me film this video? Okay. So yeah, features a nice grab handle and a D-ring here. It is to be noted that this is a later model because it has plastic D-rings here, there, and Fastex buckles, because the older models have a metal locking mechanism, which wasn't too handy. I used to have a couple of F1 backpacks. The only difference between the F1 and the F2 is the fact that the F2 has side pockets, whereas the F1 doesn't. As you can see, this is pretty beat up. Not, just a bit dirty, to be fair, but a bit worn out. But other than that, it kept the waterproof material really well. So, and these, the reason I wanted to basically purchase an F2, because I used to have a couple of F1s. One I sold, the other one I gave to my nephew as a present. But then, yeah, I got nostalgic and decided to purchase the F2 just because of the material. Really, really like this material. And yeah, the side pouches, which fit almost entirely a 1.5 liter water bottle. As you can see, it just kind of doesn't fit all the way, not that it, not as snug as this is, but it'll do the job. For the straps coming down, you got straps that basically lock with this locking mechanism down here. You just feed it through and push this, and there you have it. It's locked into place. And it also has them up here if you were to basically run, I don't know, like a sleeping mat or a tent or what have you, and come over like so, and then you could lock it into place here. So you could definitely use that feature to expand the capacity of this pack. Other than that, let's see, general features. It has this front pocket. Nothing too fancy, nothing too big, but a decent sized pocket nonetheless. You can stuff a bunch of gear in here, and yeah, it's a decent sized pocket, I'd say. The main compartment has these two flaps that come over and secure the contents like so. Again, this would have been a metal locking mechanism, which wasn't really that fast to deal with. You know, you'd really have to undo the straps and, you know, feed them through, feed them out, and yeah, it wasn't very practical, to say the least. So I definitely prefer the modern version, or the more modern version with the plastic Fastix buckles. At the moment, I just have a box in there to give it some shape. But it has also the sleeve right here, which I guess you could put a hydration carrier or even a piece of foam mat for extra comfort and extra rigidity on your back. And yeah, it also has these D-rings up here that basically you could strap yet more stuff to, I guess, you know, a sleeping mat, or, you know, whatever you feel like, a tent, I guess you could push this for a day outing, you know. But yeah, no, it's to be fair, I'd never use it for anything more than a day outing, because it's just not that big. If I wanted to get some measurements down, I guess we could. Let's see. So it's basically the main section that rests upon your back is about 28 centimeters wide. With the side pouches, it comes to about 40 centimeters. And then lengthwise, let's see, it's about 30 centimeters. And the depth of this pack is about, let's see, about 17 centimeters. So yeah, it's really not that big, but you know, for a day out, you know, it will do. It will do just fine. Also on the back here has this Velcro closing. With this, the only piece of canvas that is just you know, standard canvas, and yeah, that just sits on your back, and you can basically put some. I just keep some plastic bags in there in case I go foraging with this pack, because I think yeah, just for that purpose, I quite like this pack, because it can take, you know, being thrown around on damp soil and stuff like that, just because of all the rubber coating on it. The shoulder straps, nothing too fancy. You know, they're pretty thin, but then again, it's a pretty small pack, so they do the job actually. You know, they're just thick enough to where it won't hurt your pack. Won't hurt your shoulders. Sorry. And again, I have it maxed out here, as you can see, fully stretched to here, and basically it feels like the only con that I have for this pack, really, it feels like it's made for a child, because you can't really do much about it in terms of how much slack there is here. But other than that, yeah, it had on the other side here, it used to have this quick release, I suppose, if you want to call it like so, and it was stitched like so, and hooked onto this D-ring. But obviously this was broken when I purchased it, so I decided to cut it off and yeah, have it stitched through the D-ring. So yeah, I fixed that. Simple little mod there. Also, it has some extra strapping down here, which I found just recently is for, at least this part is for a grenade rifle, thanks to a comment on another review, because yeah, these straps are not nowhere near big enough for anything like so. So again, thank you guys for this quick little video, for your attention, and hope I gave you some info on this pack, and see if I can get a better shot at it. And what can I say? I guess I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.